here in Berlin, where I'm with Ruby from the band Bite Me.
Hello.
So, first of all, tell me a bit about yourself and the band Bite Me.
Okay, so my name is Ruby, obviously. I have a little band from the UK called Bite Me. We are an all-girl, our slogan is all-girl bitchin', trashy, punk, glam, rock and roll band. And we kick ass.
Okay, yeah, there's always this you kind of have the glamorous idea of like London punk scene. So punk is not dead around there, is it?
It depends where you go. I mean, Camden is pretty good still for, you get a lot of punk bands and actually pretty metal shit around nowadays. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think actually younger bands, and I mean, they're all pretty young now on the scene nowadays in Camden, and every night you go out, there will be punk nights and rock and roll nights, and it's all new bands and they're all up and coming, and it's really nice to see instead of having, you know, maybe the same old people you've seen for a while around the same London places.
Okay, and how did Bite Me actually start?
Okay, so this is a funny one. So what happened was I was never in the band in the beginning. The other girls started in a place called The Ship in Croydon, in sort of around London. And The Ship is like the birthplace of Bite Me. So they all met for drinks and they didn't have a guitarist, or they did, and they wanted another one. And so I got a message on Facebook one day saying, hey, we really like your look and, you know, we think you'd be really cool in our band, man. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, you know. And they said, hey, do you want to come down to this place called Rock Bottom, which is a music studio rehearsal place in Croydon by my drummer's house. And yeah, I went and met them about 3 days after the message, and it was fucking amazing. It was like, I'd wanted a band for so long, and specifically a girl band. So it was like all my dreams had come true at once, basically.
Okay, and what kind of music do you actually play? Punk rock? So what kind of punk rock?
So
what kind of live band is Bite Me?
Yeah, so live we are pretty over the top, super glamorous, super glittered up. It's very punk based. Get compared to like the Runaways and stuff a lot. We like the Sex Pistols. And yeah, I would say punk rock is our main genre, but obviously there's little variations of every genre in a few songs that we write. So, you know, I like a bit of everything.
Okay, and you already touched on this a bit, like there's at least Camden is still live. I guess it also changed in years, but how is the scene and how deep is Bite Me in that scene?
How deep is Bite Me in the scene? I think we grew super fast, actually, because I think we had something that no one else had seen before, and we were ready to do it, and we have this kind of mindset that we're like, we are going to be fucking rock stars and nothing's going to stop us. And I mean, the gigs we played and the places we've been and the contacts we have and all that is like something that other people take years and years to do, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah, that's the attitude is usually the makings of it. So what about the current situation? I understand there's new music, new video, and all kinds of new stuff coming, so tell me about that.
So at the moment, actually yesterday we did a sort of precursor a Zoom interview with the director of our first music video, which is for a song called Deviant, which I tend to write most of the songs for the band, but this one was written by my singer, London King, and it's a very, very angry, very fast, punky, you know, right on the beat punk song, and it's about like being a bisexual woman and, you know, all the fucking fuckheads that you have to deal with that coming out with that kind of thing, and parents and not being accepted and all that. So it's pretty angry, and we're going to be recording the music video before December, because I'm not really sure with the whole situation at the moment, but we've been told it's around the December mark. Gonna have a few shots done by then, so I think the music video is going to be kind of backstagey kind of vibes, you know, like bits of kind of live footage, and obviously us looking really fucking cool, obviously.
Yeah. Well, all this spells like the wholesome rock and roll lifestyle to me. So how important is that for you and the band?
Oh yeah, no, we live, you know, as it is. It's rock and roll, and we like to, you know, get super drunk, and we like to party, and we live, breathe, and die by rock and roll, which is so goddamn cliche, but it's true, and it's just, I wouldn't want to have it any other way, to be honest.
Okay, is like Glam coming back to London, or did it never leave, or?
Oh, I think actually, I mean, it's probably Glam is the least thing that is coming back. I think it's actually kind of really metal and goth based at the moment. So there's a lot of really, you know, heavy metal stuff coming back. But I think, yeah, Glam sadly made an exit, but obviously that can be brought back, and with our elements within the songs we write and what we wear and how we act, hopefully we can bring some of that back too.
Okay, let's go to where we are at the moment, Berlin. It seems that you have some kind of special relationship with this city. Is that true?
Well, I've wanted to come here for forever. So I've been here about a week now. And the first time I came was last month, and basically got back to London. I was like, yeah, I think Berlin was better. So I booked the flight pretty much straight away coming back. I think it's just like amazing here, and I love the vibes that it's basically just in the 70s here, and all the art everywhere, and the music scene, and the cigarettes are cheap, and yeah, it's just amazing. I would totally live here in the future if I could manage it.
Yeah, despite the obvious situation that's going on right now, gentrification is always a hot topic in Berlin. So as an outsider, how does this city look to you? In here, people are panicking because of gentrification, and it's a big thing.
I mean, I don't think there's really much we can do, but it's going to happen in most places anyway. But I think just enjoy what you can as long as it lasts, and make the most of it, because that's what I'm trying to do. And yeah.
We already talked about the attitude that you, like from the get-go, were thinking that you're going to be a rock star. So continuing that thought, like where do you see Bite Me in like 1 or 2 years?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Well, I think in about a year's time, actually, we were supposed to play Rebellion Festival about 2 weeks ago, which is a festival in Blackpool in the UK. Big punk following. So all the punks come out to play basically when Rebellion's happening. And so we were on the bill with like Buzzcocks and Sham 69, and which is great because my our manager, who is my drummer's boyfriend, is the drummer of Sham 69. So he helps us out quite a bit. And I've lost my train of thought. What were we saying? What was the question?
Where Bite Me is gonna be in 1 or 2
right.
years. Like,
yeah, so, well, at this time next year, we would be playing it again because we've been rebooked. So I actually can't wait for that because it was a total, absolute, like, heart-wrenching thing to get the message that Rebellion's been cancelled, and it was like 10,000 capacity, and I was like totally pumped for it. I had the outfits picked out and everything. So yeah, this time next year we'll be playing Rebellion. We want to have some recorded, probably an EP out, or hopefully, you know, an entire album. We have enough songs already and have had enough songs for ages to do an album, but obviously Corona happened and kind of fucked everything up. So yeah.
Yeah, but of course.
And also
like,
to be famous.
Yeah. That's what I was asking. Like, Glammy band has to go to LA at some point.
Oh, I went to LA. I don't know if LA was my scene really. I much prefer it here. No. I went to LA on my own though. Maybe the girls would like it. We'll have to go on a band road trip or something at some point.
Yeah, well, let's keep our fingers crossed that music will come back.
We'll go everywhere at some point anyway, I hope.
Yep.
All around the world.
Thank you so much and all the best.
Thank you.